enslaved
Bring
bird
them back
people?
up.
No.
Well, this took a detour very quickly.
It did. It did.
Topic that-
Let's save all the Tengus.
Okay. All
I
right.
mean, I
So.
would like to save the Tengus.
Yeah, let's save the Tengus.
All right. So.
But
We're with Pazuzu, yeah.
There's an image of himself with his hand raised. So an image of that guy with his like claw raised up into the air.
Your sigil.
Yeah, like a metal cover.
That is the sigil you'll have painted over you, however.
Okay.
All
I
right.
painted that.
But that is the mark of Pazuzu.
All right.
Oh, so Pazuzu made it.
Luna, as she was a teenager once, she knows how to make.
She dabbled in high school. We shouldn't,
Eric.
we shouldn't judge.
She has this book, textbook with just tattoos
Wait, no, it's not.
all over it. She
Everyone
keeps
makes
it like this-
mistakes.
Okay, apparently actually it's the wrong one on my clipboard. That is the one of Pazuzu, apparently.
She dyed her hair black and
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was the one of Pazuzu, sorry. Apparently I had the wrong
kind
one.
of like a dragon thing.
Everyone
She
loves
used to
Pazuzu.
hang out with the Duchess of Necrolius, or what it's called.
Yes, they were listening to like grunge metal.
Yeah,
and
they listen to.
But they grew apart.
Yeah.
One changed, the other didn't.
Yeah.
Their favorite band is like Alice in Chains. and-
The Duchess really
Edgar
liked.
Allan Poe.
Lu- The Duchess really liked Luna's hands. They were perfect.
All right. Okay. Back onto.
Okay, you have your cover stories prepared. You're going in through the surface level entrance.
What?
You ready for
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We're going.
We knock on the door. Call the elevator.
Copy your tokens now.
Ding dong.
You will not be able to necessarily easily return.
Welcome
Copied.
to die.
I have
Welcome
copied
to
it.
death.
I have copied it.
Copied.
Suffering is my
Copied
creed.
as well. Yes. mhm.
Oh, you have a tattoo in your.
Movement danger.
Look at
Exhaustion.
all those
Oh God.
movement and danger.
We're all gonna die.
Danger.
In
Danger.
the initiative.
Exhaustion.
Movement, exhaustion.
Luckily, I
danger,
can't be
danger.
exhausted.
I can.
Once you load in, place yourself in the stone area there. As I will explain how this is going to work.
All right.
You are dead. This is your path to the afterlife.
Oh.
You
Though
arrived
I have-
and obliterated.
I have
Things
considered,
happened.
I have considered running a purgatory campaign before, but that is not now.
That seems boring.
No matter what it ends with, you were dead all along. This was
Well,
just
no,
purgatory.
No, a purgatory
You
campaign would
come
be
to terms with death.
No, what I'd imagine is purgatory campaign is you trying to break out of purgatory.
A planar.
You were the
veil-
greatest villains of the world, banished to purgatory.
Now it's time to get out.
All right. Where's our Raphael? Are you still
Yes, we
ready?
need- Yes, he seems to be
I
still-
am still loading apparently.
It is absolutely massive map.
Really?
Admittedly.
Nah, get a better
Small,
computer.
it's smaller than the palace one, but I guess that doesn't really say a whole lot.
Yeah, the palace has a lot of things built up over time, but the thing is, though, especially for those of you who have done stuff in the past, there is a lot of assets that have been used in the past here. So, the show transfer window is what you're looking for how fast it's updating, which is in the window section.
Melon has a good point. Lamashtu
I
hates
don't
precision.
see it. Oh,
And
really.
Orcus hates Lamashtu.
Apparently none, but I'm still stuck.
In that case, it's not loading for you. You might want to try
No,
disconnect.
no, it's usually because the tokens are loading.
No, it's a case of just nothing. He's got no loading things at
Oh,
all.
okay.
There's nothing in his download queue, so
Might be a Java 7 issue.
could we get those?
Usually it. Whenever there's a problem.
But yes, there is stuff in there like Orcus is against Lamashtu, and then also Pazuzu is against Lamashtu. There's a long thing about it.
We hate the
Pazuzu,
same
Pazuzu, Pazuzu.
cultists. Don't repeat.
I would have loved it.
Lord, the Lord,
Man, that was an easy summoning ritual.
born in
much
flesh, and he just tears himself out. Well, that was quick.
I have wings. I must serve him instantly. I have no control. I wonder if that's a mind effect, actually. Physics was wing lord.
Oh,
He shows up. He has a Cockney accent.
Oi!
Oi, Gov!
apparently, according to Malon in chat, Pazuzu has a thing for underage lawful good priestesses.
Apparently.
What?
What?
Zoe.
What?
What?
Zoe.
I don't know. You get contact.
Maybe.
Let's go with-
maybe. I don't.
I guess that explains why she's so young.
Just accept it and
Lawful good though. Like,
walk away.
I am
maybe
still stuck on the loading thing here for
You
the.
might need to just do a full restart of your map tools possibly then. Load.
Good Good golly gosh.
You can, don't wait for me.
I will start then giving an explanation, because I believe did you see in Initiative how there was a bunch of things in it, Jonas?
I did.
Okay, I'll give a basic explanation. So since all of you have rings of sustenance, I've made slight modifications over the normal things for this. You're able to move slightly more. In the Initiative, you'll be moving around on basically a huge grid, which is going to represent all the various winding tunnels of the Underdark.
Ah.
Each square is representing of a certain amount of time worth of travel, not a distance, but amount of time through its whirling tunnels. Some distances might be small, some is large, but it takes the same amount of time overall.
Right.
Each day is broken up into all the things you can see in the Initiative.
Oh, there's...
A day will start off with in your case, you get 5 units of movement, which are basically allows you to move Team PC's icon around and reveal the different areas on the map and or to travel.
Right.
As you can see here, you've got the surface and a Team PC icon, which all of you are allowed to move.
Okay.
And that was your mistake.
Each time you move, it will consume one of your movement icons.
Right.
At the end of all the movement, you also have the exhaustion icon, which is more precisely you can take an extra move during that, but even with immunities, you will be fatigued until the next time you take a rest.
Okay, alright.
You're basically working yourself beyond your limits.
Right.
Pushing us on. It's a forced march in a sense.
Yeah.
But you're keeping yourself going. At the end of all that, there's the 2 danger icons, which may increase as time goes on. Those are the enemy movement. Those are like drow patrols, monsters moving around.
Mm-hmm.
It's potential you might get ambushed during that time.
Okay.
Potential. Who knows?
Why are there 2 of them?
Because
Is there like a chance based on how many there are?
basically the same as you get to move around the map, the enemy is moving around the map.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Just they have the currently since right now they are they're not expecting an attack at the moment. There's not a lot of danger. But as they get more and more alerted, it's going to become harder and harder to evade them.
Sure.
So if you guys start causing a lot of pandemonium, they're going to notice. As you see here, this square you're currently on is yellow, representing it's an exit square, or it's a very important square.
Okay.
From here on, we have these squares here, which have the black border around them.
Yep.
These are squares which are unrevealed. You don't actually know what's on them yet.
Right.
But as PCs, you're actually able to reveal these by using you can basically go into your draw a rectangle. You set it to snap to grid, and the eraser you can uncover these as you move onto them.
Oh.
And just find out what's in the square. Will probably be nothing, but maybe it'll be blue, which will represent water. Maybe it'll be something special, which will be light blue instead of dark blue, or it'll be red, which means you've just hit an encounter.
Ah, okay. So generally, we want to avoid red for encounters.
I mean, it means there's an enemy. There's some kind of enemy there which you've just hit. You just run into in some way, bumbled into their lair.
Right. Okay.
We can only see 1 square ahead.
Yes, you can see 1 square ahead of wherever you've travelled so far.
All
So
right.
we can't really decide where we go. It's always blind travel.
Yeah, it's
Well, the
just
point-
blind travel.
But as you go forward, eventually you might get a left or a right in the road. In which case,
Yeah. All right.
But it won't be an informed decision then.
No, it would just be a...
though you do, however, up here, because admittedly you don't know much about where you're going. All the way up to the top, if you scroll up far enough, you'll see there is a orange square showing you that is a city of monsters. You need to find a way to reach it.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a long trip.
Well, we have a month,
Wow.
which would mean that we have 30 times 5,
I mean, that's assuming you don't use
which is
your
150
That's like-
squares at least.
That's 200 squares away. That's 200 feet away. Yeah. It's 200 feet away, so... Wow, that's...
Jones, are you connected?
I am.
200 feet. Is
I must say, Dark, from the view of it, I like the idea behind the system.
So do
I
I.
thought Sheep said he really enjoyed the idea as well.
It seems very elegant.
It came to me as inspiration. You know, those, like when you go to like post offices, you get those like little scratch cards for like rewards.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's how I got the idea. That's how I got the idea for this. The whole thing is just a giant scratch card for you guys.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm
Jones,
into it.
I can still see the token tool. I don't know if it's gone yet.
Yeah, your stream's not updated, Jonas.
Your stream is currently frozen. We don't see if you see anything. So
My stream is not updated, you say.
yeah, we currently see token tool and then map tools with a grass background.
Yeah, before you've even closed it. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
There
Now,
it is.
now
Hooray.
chat. Here's the Team PC icon. There will also be red icons moving around, which will be the Drow Patrol, so you won't see them unless you're there in range for you to see.
Yeah.
And there'll also be unaffiliated groups which will be in yellow.
Alright.
Which may attack you, may not attack you. Depends how they feel.
Sure. Okay.
Depends on if they think we're weird enough.
Who...
I mean, it depends on what they are, right? If it's like a bunch of bats.
Yeah. I think to avoid being avoid confusion with moving the token and everything and possibly breaking it, we should probably assign someone to move the token and someone to clear the box to see what it is.
Clear what box?
Anyone want to take basically the role of little scratch cards here, where you can remove what's in front of you. In this case, I'll just do an example, which is using the eraser tool and your object. You should be able to.
Oh, clever! I didn't even catch that part of it. All right.
Yeah, you should be able to go and do.
Erase all of them.
Exactly. Quickly!
In this case, that one is grey.
Alright.
Meaning, well,
Oh no!
since it's grey, it's just an empty tunnel.
It's a stone wall.
Alright, okay.
Oh.
Well, turn back.
Empty tunnel. Alright, let's...
So if we're
can do
cool,
that.
we can find the surface
Alright.
exit as well. Then.
So if Bollard, or if Jake clears
Yeah,
the
it's.
box...
Did you say it was
Let's
in the object
we can
layer, or did
we can
you-
always switch between us like every day or every day. We could,
You could. It is on the token tool, by the way. It's on the token layer, and if you use
Okay,
these,
I was gonna say I thought you said object, and I'm like, players can't mess with.
yeah, it's on the token layer, and it's set to snap to grid. So if you use the snap to grid and the eraser tool, you'll be fine
Okay, let me
for it.
test this. There.
In that case,
whatever. We'll see.
you just removed a bit of another square, but that's fine. You
Did
got
I
it.
on accident? Okay.
Yeah.
right, so set it to.
If you use snap to grid, you should not have a problem.
Okay.
The snap to grid naturally.
Oh,
I-
cool. There we go. I got it.
I drew this entire thing on snap to grid, so there'll be no overlaps.
Nice.
Alright,
So,
so...
let's start initiative, I suppose.
Yes, the initiative counter will begin. It is Team PC's first movement into the Underdark. You have found the entrance.
Should
From
I
here
move?
on
Sorry.
From here on in, time is going to become a blur for you. It's going to be very difficult to tell what time of day it is.
Alright.
Should I
sure,
count
Laura.
the days? Yeah.
Yeah.
The initiative counter will also keep track of the days.
What
It's like-
is the
Travel.
day now?
you
Currently, it is a Sunday.
What is the
Yep.
date?
You have 2 months and 4 days. The date is.
The 31st of Eridus, I think.
Is it 31st? Okay, I thought
Oh, wait,
wrong.
no, you're right. You're right. 26th.
Okay. I thought we updated it as well.
I will move our little thing to the grey square then.
Very well. You can continue moving forward. I
No,
already revealed this square, so there's nothing here. You know this. I already revealed the square for you.
Jake,
I'm
will
gonna
you,
have very much restaurant money waiting for me when I come back.
Yes, you
Alright.
you will reveal the square as you step into it. For your knowledge, you
okay.
won't realize what's there until you've actually arrived.
Well, I guess we step forward. There's not really much other
Yeah.
way to
yeah.
go.
Yes, as a note, your actions can increase the danger counter. If you guys do a lot of things that aggravate people, it might become more dangerous down here.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
So I reveal the square now.
Yep, move forward, and the square can be revealed. It is blank. You're fine.
Alright, so... Malachi moves the square and then then Jake, you clear it, yeah.
Right.
So it keeps the surprise. Alright, carry on, I guess.
All right. I'm doing it, Jake.
There we go.
Right.
You must continue.
Can we go diagonally?
No, it must be up, down, left, right.
All right. Well,
Right.
let's step forward then.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Wow.
As
you
all
bastard!
of-
You forced us into this.
yes, there'll be some encounters which you can't avoid. Most there are a lot you
It's
can.
the tutorial danger.
As
yeah,
you come
this is the tutorial.
as you come down here, as you as you're going through the tunnels, you eventually stumble across in the road. There is a drow with a hand out towards you, gesturing for you to stop your movement in the middle of the road.
Oh,
Going
yeah,
to-
that's...
Going to,
Don't know if you come from above.
going to drag you to the side.
Which side? No!
We haven't even gotten into danger yet.
Currently, it's not a danger turn yet. It's true.
Danger, danger.
Danger! Danger!
High voltage. When we touch.
I found Laurel.
Fly into the danger zone.
We heard they're gonna make a remake.
What of
Oh, look
Top
at
Gun?
her. Yeah.
They could probably use Tom Cruise again. He doesn't age. It's like Will Smith.
There is a drow here.
Did you stick me in the back because I have long arms?
No, I put you there just randomly. You can have your range.
Yeah.
I think we generally have 2 fighters in the front, and then Laurel probably in the
You can arrange
middle.
yourself however you would like to.
Yeah,
But
it's probably
I
me,
think
Laurel in the middle, Zoe in the back, and then the other 2 in the front.
But I'm the matron.
This, right?
That's
Yeah,
true,
I would
you
say
should be
Zoe
in the middle.
in the middle. Yeah.
Middle?
yeah, as you
I think
approach,
that's
a drow woman stands in the road, decently armoured, with her hand up you to stop your movements. She calls out, in a combination of Elven and Undercommon to form into drow.
Uh-huh. I understand that.
Your movement. What are you doing What are you doing coming back from the surface?
Well, Celine will step forward and say, I am a priestess of Pazuzu. We are heading for the city of, what was the name? Monsters?
Just, yeah.
Looks at you, looks you up and down. What business do you have in Darkreach?
Isn't it obvious? Raises an eyebrow at her.
What house do you hail from?
Argel.
As she is going to consider this, this is also going to declare all of you must roll me a disguise check. She looks upon you all.
We get a bonus because of the hat, right?
Yeah,
Plus
plus
10 or something?
Have disguise is plus 10.
Yeah.
And she's looking up and down, suspicious that Drow just came from the surface.
There it is.
All above 20s.
Nobody
That's a
rolled
good
lower
sign.
than 22, that's good.
She looks over you all.
Raphael,
Who are
stop
those-
outshining me!
Who are those 2 at the back? Something's off about them. Step forward.
You mean
Oh,
the
look,
wings and the
Zoe.
long claw-like arms?
Yeah. Laurel with his long scorpion's tail,
Bat
So-
wings.
large wings and claws.
So looks at her. Have you never seen a drow alchemist before? Sounds really bored.
Spreads out his arms, flicks his tongue in the air.
Something doesn't look quite right. Possibly it's just the surface getting to them. Too much time up there in the bright sun.
That too, and he's a freaking alchemist, and the other is some weird, I don't know.
Tentacle dude.
My work has certain side effects that cannot sadly be avoided. The surface holds many reagents that we cannot find down here, capable of transforming flesh in new and interesting ways. The Lord approves,
He says as he flicks the wings and the scorpion tail, resembling Pazuzu's, swinging through the air.
The question is, fair maiden, who are you to accost us such on the roads? By what authority do you stand here to question us?
You know she was gonna let us pass, right?
She looks to you and puts her hand to her hip, looking at you. You will speak to me respectfully. I am Lady Fenella of House Varnex, and I hold authority over all of you.
So he looks to Raphael and says, I'm sorry, he's such a bother, I just can't get him to behave.
Channel Elinari.
Oh, right. Oh, so
Raphael smiles. Irredeemable, I am told.
I'll punish him.
You can roll me a diplomacy check. Because you said you're going to punish him, roll me a plus. Do you get a +2?
Sweet. You're gonna get the whip tonight.
What does a man need to do in this house?
You get whipped. God damn it.
I do have the improved the spell that gives me better diplomacy. Can I use that as well?
You cast to get her.
I can cast it all the freaking time.
Shield
Well,
guard.
it'll be very obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, you're casting it right in front of her. Is the point?
No,
So-
I can cast it all the time with no
Yeah.
limit.
But it's a
Yeah, the point
cast.
is you're
but
casting in
you have
front.
to be like enhanced diplomacy and
Yeah.
lights.
Oh.
Yeah, you kind
The
of.
point is you're generally casting it without them realizing. But
Yeah, it's obvious.
she looks at your words and then looks over at Raphael. I see. Considers for a moment. This isn't worth my pay. Fine. Continue down.
Sorry,
Don't let me get in your way.
looks really annoyed at. I forgot your name. Keltip, you get what you get. You get what you.
Numbers in the back with his creation.
You get what's coming to you. Looks really angry at. Keltip.
Duh. All right.
my.
Hey guys.
They do not attack.
Yeah, but males.
Nice to meet you, buddies. All right.
As she looks with quite some scorn as you pass. But you know,
All right.
We do pass.
you do not get caught in this encounter.
Sweet.
All right.
As a result of this being sold with diplomacy, the danger level will not be risen by this.
So I looked at Raphael. You have to be careful. You know I can't hit you in front of them.
Raphael smiles.
Tell me to do it if you need to.
That is true.
He nods. Indeed. It was a calculated risk. She was getting nosy, and I thought it best to draw attention away from why we were there and coming back, and more into the familiar territory of hatred against males.
You have to.
Something all the females down here can unite against. And so you became fast friends, and she let us past.
A good plan.
So it's rocks. Still, I don't want to risk having to hit you. But as you said, I'll just ask one of the others to do it.
Besides, remember, they don't have authority over us. And if they want to, we can prove our might.
Yes, they are all bluster. A normal patrol would have no authority over us.
Yes. You've successfully completed that action. You may continue your movement. The path forks here, however, going both north and west.
Well, it's kind of blind. Which one?
I
should go
vote
with?
west because whenever there's a fork in the road, you always take the left path.
Really?
Unless you know that you have to take the right one.
Unless you take
Unless you
And
have to
take-
take the right one.
unless you take 3 lefts, then you've gone too many lefts.
Basically, it's a maze, so you keep your hand on the left wall and just walk.
We just end up like in the Underdark under Taizé. Like we found those elves with the
But
silver
we will
tree.
get to the city
Oh.
one way or the other.
All right.
But will you do it in the time limit?
Well, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So
All
a
right.
big circle around the place.
Let's go
maybe.
left. Why not?
Well,
I
you,
mean,
Laurel, while we go, we'll explain dungeoneering stuff
Oh,
to the rest of the party
oh.
to try to make them more familiar with like what's normal down here and what's not normal.
Not much. Not much is normal.
Yeah, Dina?
I have the spell find the path.
Could certainly be very useful down here.
That would be very useful down here, yeah.
I do have it.
Then
Cast it.
Use
maybe
it.
Give us an inclination where to go.
doesn't it last like forever too?
No, it lasts
No.
10 minutes.
Oh.
yeah, but
She would
However,
I guess
help
it
us
tells you in the
situation like
fork
this.
which one is better, if
Yes,
there is
but-
one that's better.
Yes, basically, if you cast it at a fork in the road, what it would do is it would tell you the shortest path. There.
yeah.
10 minutes per
Not the
level.
safest path, the shortest path, though.
It is 10 minutes per level.
So
it will-
like 2 hours.
It'll be one movement worth. It would do it for.
Well,
Nice.
let's do it.
Good.
Very well. It
So
recommends
it's the end of
you
the
go
day
this way.
What way?
Alright.
Left.
Oh,
Let's go left then.
so I use the spell and says left.
This is your final movement for the day. It is the blank tile.
All right.
I knew it was a good
It is
idea.
exhaustion. You can either rest or you can continue forcing yourself forward. Your choice.
Let's rest.
I say
Better to,
move.
I would say better to rest.
I would say rest as well. I don't want us to be exhausted.
Alright, we just...
Exhaustion sucks.
I mean, we have a ton of time.
Alright then.
Because to get out of here, we don't have to make the same journey back. We can just shadow walk up.
True. Very well. It is into the danger period. Other creatures will begin to patrol, move around. Not yet alerted by the fact you're here. Merely just possibly suspicious at all. After all, there are always meddling adventurers. However, I'll be glad to inform you there does not seem to be any patrols that come within your line of sight during the night.
A line of sight isn't that terribly big.
No, it is not. Admittedly, it's very
So-
dark.
So probably theirs isn't either.
Alright.
Alright then, I suppose we just continue this way.
Might as well, yeah.
Yep. Oh, one sec. Let me.
The first movement of the next day, so...
Yep.
The fun thing is I don't fully remember what I put on these tiles either.
Ooh, great.
And your final movement for the day.
Can't see anything, and there we go. Well, I guess we don't really have much choice either. Always best to sleep in the fog.
And, and exhaustion period.
Hang on. So today is now. That was the
This is your second day.
27th, and now it's the 28th, right?
Cast spell again, so we know which way to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my guess would be north.
I mean, remember, your spells, every time your initiative counter resets, your spells refresh, so...
Yeah.
North is most certainly the correct way for the shortest route.
Alright, north it is.
But do we want to get exhausted?
No.
No.
I,
No.
I can't be
Well,
exhausted,
rest
but...
here,
As,
and then.
as said by...
No, you can't. Well,
By the rules of this, basically you'll be treated as if you're fatigued. This cannot be removed until the next time you rest.
Okay.
Ooh.
yeah. So.
Because
Wait.
you pushed your limit. You haven't spent enough
Because
time.
even if we are, I have the belt too, Jonas. Even if you,
Let's go north.
if something happens,
I get
you
it,
be
I get it.
exhausted,
Yes,
yeah,
I
so
get it.
fatigue.
It's fine. You don't need to explain more. DM said we go north.
Okay.
Very well, the enemies will just continue their movements.
And we should really get a map to get like a few more like waypoints or cool things we can find.
Warp
This
points.
is Treasure Mountain. Like, oh. Wouldn't want to go there. So north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I will note there are of course things off the beaten path.
One
So what
sec.
they are.
Tool.
Take
There
show
we
the
go.
path.
I was selecting the right tool.
Alright, I guess north again.
I assume we just kind of go by the path if there's no fork.
Yeah.
Presumably,
Well,
just
presumably,
turn around.
yeah.
Is this the last one? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Last movement.
Still safe for now.
You've not been accosted since you met that patrol at the front entrance.
And this thing could be massive.
Gone a decent way.
Could be. Okay. Still
Right.
safe.
Did
Yep.
we just sleep?
Yep.
There's never rest.
You know,
For the most part, unless you run into a counter, you won't need to remember the fact you used the spell.
okay. Well, it's-
North, I would suggest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use
Well,
it.
let's
Just
use the spell. Just.
might as well use it.
The shortest route to the city of Darkreach would be north.
Might as well do it.
This one feels really fishy, though.
I know. But then going west looks like it. I don't know.
Loops around.
Yeah, it looks like it loops
Oh,
around.
did the spell say north?
Yeah.
The
That's
spell
the
says
Shortest route.
that's the
That's the
shortest route, but this thing is that the spell says the shortest route, not the safest route.
Yeah.
But we're not interested in speed more than safety, right?
Well,
I'd
we've
rather
got
not
loads
die
of
on the
time.
way there.
We-
Because the
And we
world is
have
going to
tons of
end if
time.
we're too late.
No, but we have 2 months, and he said that it would only take like if
Your-
we took
your
everything
recommended
the right
one
way,
month.
it would take a month.
Yeah.
If we go there straight, right?
Well, no,
No,
it was already assuming you would take a wrong turn somewhere. But
like a couple of wrong
Yeah.
turns. Yeah. So.
But that
So
wrong
we
turn
have,
might
like,
not
a
be
month
now. There's
extra.
still quite a lot of distance.
It's true.
I vastly prefer the faster.
All right.
Okay.
it's your first movement action of the day, however. It's your choice where you go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Say no.
Let's go north.
So he says no.
Screw it. Cool. Yeah, you called it, Jake. Yeah.
Enemy at the gates.
It's fine.
Wait, is this the 30th or the 29th of Verdus?
It is
feel like
currently the
You
20.
haven't spent. This is your fourth
Yeah.
day. So
I made
yeah.
the little
I'm keeping
marker,
track.
but I don't think this is the first movement of the day then.
Yeah.
I think you just forgot to do the thing, because I think the first
No,
one
this
was
is the
right here.
first one.
No, this
Is
is
it?
the first one. Yeah, yeah.
as looking at the initiative counter keep track of. This is the fourth day down here.
Right, but
Look at
So-
that.
I thought
Got
we moved this day
Alright.
more.
All right. So.
Yes.
Oh well.
As you arrive here, as you stretch your way down through the caves are actually pretty cramped at places. As they are, it's pretty damn cramped sometimes. Can someone, whoever would like to, roll me a d12?
Jake's on it, I guess. Out.
Okay then.
You just
means
rolled the
something
magma
good,
dragons.
Boiling mud it is.
No, something good is gonna happen, and he's doing that to throw us off.
But now you said that, so.
Now you said that, he's
You
going
need
to
to
change
kick
it
me.
to the worst thing.
Need to kick you?
Mm-hmm.
Connection.
Hang
Oh.
on. Real problems, man.
Whatever,
Yeah, it's
I
been
get,
shaky like since the thunderstorm hit
Yeah, but-
2 days ago.
whatever, kicking a player from a server's fun. It's fine.
He gets a
Hey,
kick
what's
out
the
of
shape of Italy?
What?
Have you guys not heard that one? It's a thing. I guess you guys don't know it. We have a
Shape-
thing
shape
here
of the
where,
boot.
like, in online games, yeah, it's the shape of a boot, and then you get booted.
it. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Alright, sure.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, as you're traveling down through a rather narrow section of cave, actually, you're not really a lot of area to maneuver in. Can I have a perception check from whoever would be leading? Put it that way.
That
So
would be-
Raphael or Artemis?
It would
Actually,
be the
it'll probably
one that
be
is-
both unless there's only one
Well,
person.
yeah.
I'm saying at an opportunity where one person would have to take the lead. Who would it be?
Which would probably be Raphael.
It'll probably be Raphael, yeah.
I can't roll, so someone will have to roll for me.
I'll
do it
roll
for
it.
you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He's got
Go,
it.
Artemis.
Alright, I'll do it. Alright. Searching. Go. That's not bad.
Oh,
That's terrible-ish.
it's terrible.
Why do you roll so badly?
I don't know. I've rolled
Oh, God.
okay-ish.
Started it.
We're about to get ambushed.
Do you even have a bonus?
By
I have quite a good bonus, actually.
I'm a
He
card
does,
right
he
now.
does.
We're gonna get
That was
ambushed
a-
by
18.
a yellow
I don't.
fungus.
It's plus 16, so...
That was a
Oh, that was a 2 then.
Rolled
You
a
rolled a
2.
2.
Yeah, I rolled a 2. Ah,
Well,
terrible.
in that case,
All time we're here.
I
We're gonna
know.
walk right onto some kind of fungus.
We are. Oh,
No.
Raphael is.
Yes.
Raphael, you suddenly out the you don't really notice much as you start walking forward. Past what is basically a very narrow opening. But then, as the next party members start coming around, you notice movements. As the initiative counter there is going to be removed, I'm going to create a little note that this is your fourth day here. Fourth day, movement 1 has been used. There we go. As initiative will be cleared, as it needs to be changed to the combat mode. As you have most certainly, this is going to enter a combat now.
So this is ambush, yeah? Alright.
Well, the
You're being waylaid on the road.
I would like to
must
say
have
that...
Waylaid by
What is this,
enemies.
an
You must
Oregon
defend
Trail?
yourself.
Get that guy to narrate our
Game in
adventure
life.
for us.
Oh, one of us are gonna die and we have to
Oh,
pass.
Oy.
Now, can both of you see? Can you all see this area before I reveal the enemies?
I can see the area, yeah.
Yeah.
Rust.
No!
Oh, God.
No! 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 I'm
Alright.
not fighting these!
Nope.
What
Not finding
are we
this.
gonna do?
Let me do it. I don't have anything metal on me.
I will take one note, which is you may. Players do have the option to retreat. However, retreating will immediately turn the danger of the entire Underdark up by 1 step.
We shouldn't go here.
Nope, we're leaving.
We shouldn't
Fuck.
go here.
Let
No.
me
Laurel,
deal with
Laurel
them.
can fight them.
All right, I'm
Can
gonna
you
back
take them
the.
all?
I don't really
I'm
use
gonna back the
weapons
fuck
or
off.
armor.
If players would like to retreat, you must all move to the very end of this cave.
You guys can do that. I'll see if I can do it.
I cannot be flat-footed, so
Neither can I.
I mean,
you
you
can-
rolled higher than them, so.
Yeah, the point is you did not detect this until you were already out here in the middle here. But luckily,
You can parry it just fine. Just attack
no, I can't though.
Is
Why
the
not?
sword will just rust.
Because it'll eat his weapon when it.
it.
Should have brought a wood weapon. Damn it!
Unexpected to find some of these. It's not rust monsters, though, is it?
It's rust.
They
Rust
are,
lords.
They're like super rust
What does
you-
Laurel know about Rust Lord?
Laurel can't see these.
Like, what are you talking about, Raphael? Why are you being panicked?
Well, there seems to be.
Now they don't know what these things are.
There seems to be a lot of very big insects that look very rusty. I'm gonna move back a little bit. I'm gonna stay over here.
Metagame,
Like-
metagame.
The game, yeah.
He has been to the zoo.
He's been to the
He has
zoo.
heard Laura's plans to get rust monsters.
And it's
It's
so
talk about-
damn cramped in here.
It is indeed cramped. Actually, you can't even move past Zoe at the moment. She
I
completely.
can't move on, so I delay till after Zoe then.
Very well. Then technically Raphael shouldn't be able to. But, oh well, Raphael's not acrobatics.
I will drink a potion to get past Zoe back here if I have to.
Well, Zoe unlodges that hallway.
Do you want a buff or something?
She's not that fat. I mean, come on.
Oh,
It's a very thin section of tunnel.
When she
Do you
moves out of a
want-
hallway, you
I
don't say
could
she's
step here
unconscious.
maybe, and then I
Do you
could.
want a buff?
And I'm blocking the way for Artemis. He has to fight.
I
Guys, do you want
can't
a
fight.
buff?
I know.
Do you want Zoe? Do you want Zoe to give you a buff?
I mean, sure.
do
I'll
you
take a thing that gives me another attack.
Blessing of further it is.
All right.
Very well. Laurel, anything you would like to do? You do not technically have line of sight.
You know, I don't want to block the way for Artemis, so how about
You have to move
I
forward.
delay until after him, too.
Alright.
And you say Blessing of Fervor? All right.
Whoop, 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 whoop,
I would fight them with my claws, but my armor is made of metal.
whoop, whoop.
Well, you have reach, right? We can hold him here.
Whoop.
Look at this place.
Yeah.
It's not.
Fuck
If they even want to
that.
come over here, they don't have to. I mean, we have to pass, right?
I mean, they would have to squeeze to get past, right?
But maybe they don't want to. Maybe they want to sit
Yeah,
right there
that's the thing.
and be like in cover and everything.
Laurel.
Oh well, I guess so.
Do you think Krennics can be dissolved by these
5
things?
foot step and activate a shield. I think.
You now can't. You actually still wouldn't have actually full line of sight on these guys. It's like, oh,
No, they don't have on me either, though.
it's true. It's true. They, however, do sense metal in the nearby area.
What a blight burn, little fucker.
As you see this thing come around the corner,
Light burning them is probably not great.
Oh, what is that? Let me.
you make a dungeoneering check as it approaches you.
Yes, I will. Is that a?
So it resembles, to Laurel's mind, definitely what a rust monster is, except much, much bigger. These things are huge. Even for actually, these things, you didn't even know rust monsters could get this big.
Marvelous! Look at it. It's wonderful. Such power, such destructive capabilities. It's a terrible monster. They all need to die.
As it tries launching one of its antennae at you. Do you have any metal armor on?
No, I am unarmored.
In that case, it's going for your skin. That's 1d. That's 4 con damage. No save.
All right, I'm fucked, guys.
As its antenna hits your skin, and you can just, at the moment, your skin bursts as minerals begin to pour out, leaving a trail of blood.
My hit points, they're disappearing.
Mm-hmm. This creature seemingly starting to enjoy its new meal. Bollard.
Hi, Pollard.
Yeah, I will rage, and as a free action, my spell will be long arm,
Okay.
so that I can actually reach them. And that is for soul spell, so I'll mark that. And I will attack with my claws. I don't. Fuck it. I'll power attack. Why not? Gotta get some sort of damage out of this. And we have Blessing of Fervor, right?
Yep.
Then I will take the extra attack.
Raphael, could you grapple the Rock Monster?
No. No.
Claw.
It's gotta be like a 5.
Gotta do something.
Yep. When I rage, I grow claws.
These are literally the monsters made to fight me. They
But
are
the con
hard,
damage, I can't.
They are the hard counter to Raphael. I
If
can't
you want
fight
to
these.
swap, I have a lot of con, but I also have metal armor.
Have like a quarterstaff or something.
I have daggers. I can throw daggers.
Go for it.
However, do you get 3 claw attacks in total? Or was it supposed to be 2?
I get 2.
2 claws and then the haste one.
And then the hasted one.
Okay, I was just wondering why was an extra claw on there, because...
From
Yeah,
the
I took
Blessing of
the
Fervor.
extra attack from the Blessing of Fervor.
Well, your 233's hit.
Okay. And of course, my claws are not made of metal, so
No.
adjusting.
And you do not take the effect that Laurel took. So...
Yep.
Fine. This guy also smells metal is going to move around here. See a meaty target and launch an antenna around the corner.
Oh,
You have
bad.
you have cover against it, so it will have the cover penalty. But that's already applied, by the way. Cover.
Okay, that's a hit. It's not
That's
a
free.
tutorial. So.
That's free con.
Guys,
That's
I'm almost out of
so
con here.
bad.
I
it
can't
just
keep
starts-
doing this. I need you guys to help me.
It starts drinking from your life essence.
You didn't.
Like, I literally can't fight them.
Yeah, me and Raphael just
I-
can't. No.
Drop your weapons and punch him.
But
No,
we
with
have
my
armor on.
My stuff. Like
I
here,
have
I,
gauntlet.
Armor off.
That would take
Raphael
10
moves
minutes.
up here. Let's see here. It's 40. All right, Raphael will throw daggers at it.
Your multiple range increments out here.
Yeah. How much of a minus?
How many? Do you know what the range increment of a dagger is?
10 feet, I think.
15.
10, 15. Let me
One,
look.
one sec.
I have the weapons page on.
A dagger has a range increment of 10 feet, meaning that will be a -6.
All right, I'll
I
take it.
should summon a leather armor to
And then you're
take
going
this
into.
hurt.
Then since they've engaged an enemy, going into melee.
We could
I am
retreat.
attacking. He is not fully engaged though. I can still target squares that is not in melee.
It's true. It's true. Is that further out? Be 45, which would be.
No, it's not.
It's same. Okay.
-6. Sure, I'll throw daggers. I have a lot of them. And I do fairly good damage. I don't think I can twist the blade with a dagger, but I'm.
No, you cannot.
No, because you
Not
can't
at range.
twist the blade.
Let's see here. Let me take a look.
As said, the party does have the option to retreat.
Can you apply precision damage with daggers beyond
Yes, I
one
can.
range increment?
Yes, I can. They are swashbuckler weapons, and I can put precision damage on all my swashbuckler
You
weapons.
cannot do surface sneak attack, but you can apparently with swashbuckler, which is like
It's not a sneak attack.
yeah. But you're still using precision damage.
Here
rules.
it goes. Daggers away! I'm gonna take the bonus to hit, I guess. Here goes. Whoop!
A flurry of daggers.
Dude,
That is just
You all
fucking
have blessing
stupid
of.
with
You all have
minus.
blessing of further. Remember.
Those are non-magical daggers, right?
Yes, they're not
All
magical
those
attacks.
daggers are destroyed.
Okay.
It does deal
That's-
damage, but all the daggers are destroyed.
I don't have that many daggers. Running out of daggers.
you said
I'm
you
gonna
had
withdraw next turn.
Let's
I have a-
withdraw.
yeah.
On this so
fuck
we can
that.
take care of all the con damage.
It'd take me 3 rounds to do it.
What to
should
do
withdraw.
those
Death
2
Ward
rounds?
would fix
Yeah,
it, wouldn't it?
fuck that.
All right, I can
Yeah,
just.
for now.
Death Ward does not fix con damage.
But it will.
It fixes drain.
Oh.
This, they're like sucking the iron
Can
out of
heal?
your blood.
That would do it.
What-
Heal indeed.
Yeah,
Sure, I
but
can do that.
Yeah, they're like sucking the iron out of your blood, and you're like,
can we
I will. Okay. That will
making
be
you anemic.
many
100
hits were
damage
that?
exactly.
100
Okay.
damage? That is
I'll take it.
ridiculous. Throwing fucking
All of
knives.
his weapons are destroyed.
I critted. I had like 2 crits.
That
It's
is
true.
Then I'll heal you. 5-foot step here.
fucking ridiculous.
Yes, because Laurel looks very pale and very.
I mean, you see huge amounts of gas has been made.
Could you not step there? Could you delay until after me?
Sure.
I want to step there.
Okay. If,
have been turned into gas now. So
And Zoe will delay after Laurel.
If I step here, I can probably.
well, it's first. It's Artemis.
It's not your turn yet.
No, alright.
I literally
wait,
have. I have
Paladin.
nothing. I
Don't
can.
you
You should
want to
buy,
fight a
like,
bow?
I thought you had a bow.
You're abandoning us.
Oh, I don't have a bow
You should buy like a. You should buy a bow or a heavy crossbow.
because I need an adaptive bow, and I had no money.
An
Buy a heavy
ordinary
crossbow.
bow.
Yeah, but I have like no dex.
Look,
at all.
if you want, my bow's on my back. It's adaptive.
You know, I can make that. Let's get your adaptive bow then.
Well, you're now
It's
wielding
an
an
adaptive
adaptive bow.
composite longbow.
All
That
right.
took your whole turn. Great. To get
Yeah, that's fine.
Your turn. Laurel, you're feeling pretty woozy.
Kill me.
Let me take can bomb like so. With explosive cone bombs.
I would argue this guy has cover against you for such, but
It travels around corners like a fireball.
like a fireball, you say.
Happens. Which means it would travel one slower, I suppose.
Mhm.
But he'll still be the active target. The other guy will only
That
take
gets
the
him.
match.
Okay.
And I will full round accelerate fire bombs because this is not. I'm not into this. I'll make 3 single attacks. Oh, no, it doesn't actually work. I'll make 1 and then I'll make another one later. And then another 1. Oh, that's a potential crit. I have things that happen if I crit, and I have never ever got to do it.
I'm going to inform you, with all of those doing direct damage,
Huh?
that's not going to matter.
Okay, that is
With that crit damage,
100
you-
something, 100 and
Did they both
something.
just
I'm
die?
pretty sure with the crit damage, that's going to be too much for it to survive. 167 damage, the Rust Lord falls.
Right, Laurel just sort of takes his bomb, stabs like, and this guy of course gets to save for half splash.
True. He gets
3
lots of
save.
saves. Ooh, actually, would that have killed that guy? Yes, it would. Because these guys do seem resistant to fire, oddly enough.
I'll remove my 3 accelerant.
However, all of that going through, he succeeded on some of his saves, but some of his saves was not enough of his saves. Actually, was it?
That was pretty good.
If he dies.
Yes, he's dead.
Oh, thank God.
Well done.
All right, I'll put that bow back. Thank you.
Laurel's like wheezing, like, like we
I imagine you
gouges in
like
his
throw
meat.
like I imagine you thought that you were throwing a smoke bomb to cover your retreat, but you grabbed the wrong thing. And a giant fireball just burns them all up.
Zoe, fix me.
Zoe will use restoration on you. I'll remove the
I'm
gold.
not trying to sound like a drow now.
Heal?
My restoration.
Oh,
Is
okay.
that,
Should have some
that feels like
delicious
one
broccoli.
fewer movement.
You know, as long as it works, as long as I get my
No,
count
that's
back.
right.
Due to the combat, let's see who took part the least in it. Halldamir,
Artemis.
Yeah.
roll me a d20.
A D20, you say?
Your goal is to roll 2 or not to roll 2 or less,
Not to roll 2 or less. All right.
as in the number of rounds of combat you had.
Okay.
If we've alerted people.
If anyone got alerted by the sound of explosions,
You mean anyone is camping close to the Rust Lords?
they could
No,
be.
I mean with caves
Swagger
and loud
monks.
sounds, that shit echoes from
Yeah,
miles.
that's true. Yours that sound about echoed for far.
I mean,
So if can I harvest something from these?
You could. I mean, depends what you want to harvest.
Like rust stuff, potentially.
the
that-
antennae,
They're not particularly great for harvesting. Is the main issue.
you could just lop the antennae off. I think that's the rusty bit.
No, I
well-
know you can make a stick with the larvae of these things, but
There does not seem to be any larvae nearby.
nest. Well,
These seem to have been taking up residence here, but there is no full nest. They are new here.
someone should cut off some of those rust plates they have and then make an armor out of it. That'd be pretty badass.
The problem is, you saw it was doing rust against the blood.
Be the rust master. Yeah, I don't really want to touch it too much.
Rushed master.
Let's move on, shall we?
However, I will drag you all back over to the pad because Not the drow as well.
This was terribly unpleasant.
Yeah.
This is a little taster of how unpleasant the Underdark can be.
But you did good.
You know who said to go left?
Well, now let's go north, because now surely there won't be another one. We only discover after we're all surrounded.
Let me scroll back
A
over.
Rust Lord hive.
However, this is action 2 for day 4.
The city of Rust.
Hmm.
Well,
The
we
gate's
move
closed
on.
behind you. Oh.
You move on to there.
Fools.
One sec, I need to toggle that forward. There we go.
Alright.
Another choice.
Another spell.
Yeah.
How many do we
Okay,
have left?
this is still the same day. However, using the spell, it will inform you that the correct way,
Yes, she still has a lot.
the correct way for the quickest way to the city of monsters.
She used
It's
fine
not.
path.
North.
Well, the most northern tunnel you have. Yeah. As I said, these aren't.
Shouldn't our movement be one further forward?
Mm,
We have moved 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th space we've been in today.
No,
well, you stop.
we
let's
stopped
see.
there.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Okay,
This
yeah.
is- you're now-
So this
Fourth,
is
yeah.
the 4th one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do we want to go north, or...
I mean, you don't have to heed the advice. You could go for a route that isn't.
Well,
such a-
see, now since the last one was the fishy one, this one should be good.
It should be.
Unless he pulls a double whammy, which means
You
we
know.
should go right.
Double
I
whammy.
think we should
sucks.
just use.
I think we should keep going north.
I think we should use this now that I do have the spell. I think just follow my spell.
I
Yeah.
agree completely.
You believe so?
Taking what people are worrying about is there might be more ambushes, but
Yeah.
I am not worrying about ambushes. I'm worrying about Rust.
I mean, practically it'd be smartest not to have an ambush by the fork in the road, right? If you were making an ambush.
I'm still wondering why the main road to their main city is filled with rust monsters. You would think
Well,
would
maybe
clear
they
them.
have.
Because
Maybe
it's the
they
Underdark.
go the
This
other
isn't
way.
This isn't a road, it's a
Like-
cave.
Like the other way is like long, but like super smooth and without problems.
I mean, you asked for the quickest route.
We did.
And I think most of them actually use boats.
Alright.
Yeah.
Like
Next.
The Sunless Sea.
over here.
Very well. Time for final. Oh, when no, you took
What?
your
Okay.
today.
Well, sure.
Unless you want to take your exhaustion action to also move.
No.
No,
Thank you.
because I want my spells back.
Well, yeah, no.
I will inform you. Yes, it does. It does affect spell regen. Exhaustion. You would not be able to pre-prepare spells.
That would suck.
Yes, as you will park yourself here as it will now enter the danger phase. As enemies will continue to patrol.
How many days are in Eridus? 30 or 31?
I can answer you that. There's 31.
Okay.
Unfortunately, your sleep is interrupted
Bollocks.
We are all in armor, though.
as a group of monsters arrive.
Then I will just close it, because then I'll mean I won't have my spells back.
As a group of monsters enters your square.
I
But
can
if-
sleep
is it
in my
a-
armor, though.
It is the same day your spells have not been regened, so
Okay.
Alright,
Oh,
okay,
right, Halldamir,
they've
yeah,
not
you
been
don't have to
regened.
prepare Bed of Iron for me, because it's a medium armor, but it's mithril, so it's light. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
good.
Alright. That fixes a lot of things.
since I'm not actually sure which of the encounters this is, I will require one of you to roll me a d12 to find out who was patrolling today. A seven.
Seven is patrolling.
A 7 on a monster table.
Yep,
Oh.
7 is patrolling.
Well,
I am the Rust God. You destroy my minions.
If it's more rust monsters, I will leave the server.
Could be a Rust Dragon.
Fuck that.
Rust Dragon.
We'll just have to fight the aspect of Orcus.
Yeah,
when
but
it
you have a
arrives.
Dragonbane weapon, so you'll be.
I mean, I guess I've already paid my way on going down here, right? That's what I needed to contribute. Kill the Rust monsters.
Uh-huh.
the ground begins to shake violently.
Oh, it's those freaking tunnel worm shits.
Tunnel.
Purple worms?
Purple worms?
No, not purple worms. The fucking magma ones that like explode when they.
Oh,
Terra,
those.
Terra,
Terraco?
something like
Terraco?
Yeah.
Terraco?
Raskin.